Jack says, look who finally decided to show up early. That's really cool of you, Kiri. Good job. We're all super proud of you. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, but I'm proud of me. No, I'm really embarrassed that 2 days in a row I was like super late, like an hour late, basically. But today I'm a little bit early, and that is because, on Wednesdays I have to end earlier than usual, so might as well start early so we can get some good time in. But hey, how are you? Time to streams. Hey, Bad Max Lad. Hey, Jack. Hello, everyone. Just making sure everything's running as intended. Yeah, so let's be honest, this is probably gonna be a just chatting stream, but I'm gonna pull up VS Code and like try to code, but most of it will probably be yapping. You already know. You already know. Well, Max, looks like it's just me and you. Hey, don't be so sure. People might come trickling in. You never know. If you do want to lurk, fine by me. Welcome in. I do have a little lurk check-in if you want to hit that, but either way, happy to have you. Thank you so much for being here. For now, yes, exactly. I have 6.7k points. I was talking about this yesterday. I should come up with some kind of like reward. Some like high point reward. Maybe like art or something. Maybe I could like request art. 6.7. Just got 300 points. Nice. I don't know. What kind of rewards would y'all like? For points. Thank you for the daily check-in. Welcome in. We force you to look at Fanatic? Oh, fan art. We force you to look at fan art? I'll look at fan art gladly anytime. Anytime. Speaking of which, I should check my fan art tag. I have no idea if there's anything on it, but I'm gonna check really quick. Who knows? Because a couple people have mentioned fan art. I don't know if any's actually been posted, though. Let me see. I can't believe I'm doing this live right now. I could do this at literally any other time. Okay, no. I just wanted to check. You never know. Surprise fan art could happen at any time. Let me see. Let me check on Blue Sky as well. I haven't, like, posted an official tag in Blue Sky, so I don't know if anyone's using my Canvas PNK on Blue Sky side, but who knows. Oh, I did have it in my model reveal. Okay, no. We're good, we're good. I have not missed anything. Hydrate. Oh, you already know what I'm gonna say. It's toothpaste time. I just did not feel like getting water today. I attended my twins' birthday and they're 7. So when the kids were counting up, they all went 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. You have twins? Jack Howell's hairy chest is I was gonna say father. I keep assuming just because your username is Jack, but did somebody say toothpaste? I said toothpaste. Hey, Oris. Siblings. Oh, you're siblings! Oh, that makes more sense. You said my twins, and so I feel like the possessive there implies that they're like your children, rather than like your siblings who are twins. I guess, yeah. That is also an option. We will have kids soon? Wait, so you have siblings who are 7 years old, but you will have kids soon? What is this? What is this, like, sibling age gap? Yes? That's crazy. Very big. The hugest. No, what is the huge? Yeah, one must imagine Kiri doing the little okay signs. Huge. Should I hydrate? I'll go get water. I'm like just starting stream and I already have to run out and get water. 1 second. One must imagine Kiri leaving to get water. I'm back. I tried to kind of clean out the glass a little bit so that it's not so much toothpaste. For any new viewers who don't know what I'm talking about, when I don't feel like going downstairs to get a proper glass of water, I just go to my bathroom and I get the cup that I use to hold my toothbrush. So it's got crusty toothpaste on the sides of the glass, and I'm gonna drink out of it right now. I keep turning off my mouse. Why do I do that? Okay, it's just one, right? For now. Now because I said that, then everyone's gonna send like 5 of them. Okay, we're gonna hydrate. Oh, so now he has standards. Well, if I had standards, I would go downstairs, to be clear. Was that good? There's your hydrate. Okay. So yeah, let's see. So thank you for the hydrate. Teehee. I really should drink more water. Did I lock the door? Yeah, I did. Okay. So what's up? Welcome in, everyone. I'm literally, I should just, this is what I'm saying. This is just gonna be just chatting. I'm probably gonna have, let me just show VS Code on screen. We're coding, but are we really? Are we really? That's why I called the stream, like, game dev and chatting, game dev and yapping. Like, it's gonna be yapping and a dash of game dev, like a sprinkle of game dev, like, Salt Bay. Do y'all remember Salt Bay? It's the Salt Bay meme, but the little sprinkles of salt are like the barest amount of code. It's like a singular colon, a singular show image. Hydrate, thank you. How many was that? Just 2? And when he finally did, he was like, he's so small, he's so cute. When my little brother was born, my wife couldn't see him for a week. Aww. Oh. Was that 3? Why is it still on screen? Unless there's 3. Oh, there we go. Someone in the Kiri chat being married feels so weird, right? Okay, we're gonna do 2 more hydrates. No, there's actually 50. 50 hydrates. Hey, redeem it and we'll do it, but but until I see it, I'm not doing it. Don't forget you can die by drinking water. That is true. There was a case like years ago. I actually don't know exactly how many years ago, but there was a case of a radio station that did like a drinking water contest, and it was like whoever drank the most water would win like a game console or something. And I'm pretty sure someone did die from like water intoxication. That is a real thing. I need 5k points for 50 hydrates. Yeah, I saw that on a YouTube channel. Yeah, I heard that ages ago, but I need to look into the details again because I'm just like trying to remember the details and clearly saying it wrong. I had Max out hoping that Kiri lacks object permanence. I do, but thankfully I can scroll up and down in the chat and check how many hydrates there actually were. Hello, little toucan! Drinking water from the bluey tumbler. Do you have a bluey tumbler? I learned that while watching a SpongeBob review of the April Fool's episode. Hold on, I need to look it up. I think this might be the one that was about a Nintendo Wii, and it was like, it was both drinking a lot of water and also not being able to use the restroom, but I might be combining 2 stories, so I don't remember which one it was. Water intoxication radio contest? Let me check. Yes, okay, I was right. The contest was called Hold Your Wii for a Wii, like Nintendo console Wii. So you had to drink as much water as possible without going to the bathroom. Yeah, and someone did die. Someone did die from that. So that is true, but it takes a lot of water to kill you. She stood there for hours holding her bladder and died from drinking too much, and yes, she was trying to get a console. remember seeing a Darman knockoff about that. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever watched a single Darman video all the way through, like sat through it from beginning to end, and I don't want to. Cause it sounds, everything I've heard about Darman, it just sounds like a disaster. Can you believe I'm about to drink more toothpaste water just voluntarily? I literally just reached for my cup because I wanted water, and I was like, am I really gonna do this right now? Darring my man. Who up darring they man? New devil in CSM. Water devil. Chainsaw Man. I was trying to think of what the acronym was. Chainsaw Man. I knew it, I just couldn't think of the words. Water devil makes you hold your pee until you die. But yeah, let me see. We're not telling stories, we're changing lives. I got mad spoiled from a Twitter meme on what, Chainsaw Man? I'll be honest, I have not read or watched Chainsaw Man. I know I should. Y'all are gonna yell at me when I say that. But all I know is like the memes. The like, he's just like me for real. Isn't, I want to say this shit is so ass or whatever. I want to say that's a panel from Chainsaw Man, but it might also be from Oshinoko. I love Look Back from the same creator. Oh yeah, I've also heard that's good. Oh, and I love the salsa cover of the Chainsaw Man opening. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I used to have some of the lyrics like memorized, but I haven't listened to it enough in a while, so I don't remember anymore. But it's in Spanish, it's salsa, it's so good. It's so good. What I find so funny about Darman is how he's like the Jesus in the universe of his videos. Wait, actually? Like, in what way? In what way? Rar, hey Zara. Also, Kira, you finally seen the Tatsi episode you haven't seen. Yes, I have. I guess I forgot to talk about that on stream, didn't I? I must have forgotten to talk about that on stream. But yeah, I totally watched, I've watched all the Amazing Digital Circus episodes out so far. I'm waiting for the next one, which, we got like a clip in a recent glitch upload, but I wasn't sure if that was a teaser for the next episode or just like a standalone like gag for that video. I wasn't clear on that. But if it's a teaser, then it looks like it's gonna be like a beach episode, which love that. Need a beach episode. Need like a filler beach episode in like every piece of media ever. Even if it doesn't make sense. Obsessed. I think that's hilarious. I watched episode 6 out of 9 and went, this finally got good. I mean, it's been good, but it was a really good episode, yeah. I don't like Tatsi and I keep watching every episode. I mean, you're allowed to not watch it if you don't want to. Not literally, but in the canon of his videos, Darman is like the biggest celebrity in the world. That's actually hilarious. That's giving, in Fairly Odd Parents, Butch Hartman has like a self-insert character, and it's literally the whole point of the character is that he's like so handsome and all the ladies love him. And it's like, bro, you are not slick. I only ever watched the first episode of, I'm assuming of Tatsi. I will say, my brother and I, well, it was mostly my brother who was like, Mom, you need to watch The Amazing Digital Circus, like, you would really like it. And I was like, I don't think she would, to be honest. But, we tried to put it on for her because my brother was, like, insisting. And it made me realize, like, oh, the first episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, it serves as, like, a setup for the setting and the plot and stuff, but it doesn't have the same vibe as the rest of the show at all. And so I was watching it as a fan of the other existing episodes, and I was like, this is not a great introduction for my mom. Like, she was really confused. You know what I mean? And so I feel like if you've only watched the first episode and you feel like this isn't really my vibe, I feel like you should give the rest of the show a good chance. Because I feel like I really like the other episodes more. What programming language is this? Hi, Void Aspect. This is Python. Thank you for the posture check. Let me stretch. This is Python. We're writing in VS Code, and I am coding for the, what is it called? For the game engine RenPy, which is, specifically meant for visual novels. So it is Python-based. Hope that answers your question. No, I really liked the first episode. Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, you should, especially if you liked it, definitely keep watching it. Just ADHD shit. I get it. I totally get that. But yeah, when you get the chance, it's on YouTube. It's on Netflix. I would really recommend you give the rest of the episodes a watch because it's really good so far. Interesting. Yeah. It's on Netflix. It is on Netflix. Yeah, Tatsi is on Netflix. It got some good budget from that, I'm assuming. It's Python because Kiri has massive pythons. Arm emoji. I don't even know what that means, but thank you. Kiri the type of guy to take a viral picture of his fajitas sizzling and piss off Nazi Twitter. You know, when the fajitas are sizzling. I make my mother watch Tatsi whenever a new episode comes out. She has often stated her hatred about Kane. Honestly, relatable. Real of her. Cause Kane... I don't even know what to say about Kane. He's like an idiot, but also so cruel at the same time. And I don't know how intentional he is about it, but... He's just a little guy. I mean, to some degree, yeah. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a silly guy. But also, like, the torture. The pain he causes everyone, bro. Emotional and probably not literally physical, because I don't know if they can experience pain in the circus, but, like, you know what I mean? It's still gotta be, like, weird to experience. He's gonna become a demonic beast of the last episode, trust me. Honestly, I could see that happening. Like, I could see him, like, unleashing and becoming, like, a big, not, like, abstracted monster, but, like, you know, like a big digital monster. I could see that. Hold on, am I gonna actually code something? I feel like I should try to code something. Don't quote me on this. No, I'm gonna quote you. Bad Max Lad said this and he was wrong. If it's terribly wrong, no, I will. I will call you out. She hates him not in, like, the wow, I can't believe he's doing this to these poor souls way, but in the he's annoying, I hate him. No, Kane's not annoying. He's funny. He's just, like, stupid. Oh, so the context for this, really quick. It's not gonna be that quick. So I'm gonna show you my current version of the project. This should work. There we go. Really quick, because what I want, right, is I want when characters are moving across the screen, let's fast forward through all of this. So you're gonna see I have characters like easing on and off screen, appearing and disappearing, and having like different arrangements of the 5 characters. And what I want, right, is I want, if we go from 5 characters on screen to like 2 characters on screen, I want the characters that don't need to be on screen to disappear at the same time as the characters that stay on screen move to their new spots. But right now, I'm only able to do 1 transform at a time. I am thankfully able to isolate, like, oh, all the dissolves can happen at the same time and all the movements can happen at the same time, but I haven't found a way to do both of those at the same time, and that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Wait, what are we doing? I was looking at SpongeBob. Sorry, I switched really fast because, like, I should actually, like, try to code something. So you're gonna see, like, these characters popping in, and when there's more characters on screen, like, their positions shift to make room for each other. But then, as they interact, you're gonna see here eventually the characters will disappear. I think it's here. I'll keep that in mind. There we go. So did you see that transition? So I'm gonna do it again. First, 3 of these characters disappear, and then these characters move to their new spots. It's like a 2-step process. And what I would love is if those 2 things could happen at the same time. if at the same time characters could disappear and characters could move. But I don't think there's a simple way to do that in Ren'Py, and so I may attempt to overcomplicate it and see if I can make that happen. So that's why I'm like, is this worth it? Is it worth doing all that work? But I would really love it if that could happen all at once. Because I feel like that it doesn't look good. It's 1, 2. And I want it to all happen at the same time. And I don't, their positions, what? Yeah, so, this is something I've been working on for a little while in several current works in progress of mine, is trying to create more dynamic movement for characters, because for me, like all the games that I've published so far or that I have programmed so far, I feel like the movement, or not the movement, like the visuals are very stiff because I have published UTB, the characters are literally static the whole time, they don't move, which is fine. Because it's not a typical visual novel. And then in Hexenhaus, the characters always appear on the same side of the screen. So I want to say Mikaela always appears on the right and Swanhilda always appears on the left, if I'm remembering correctly. And like they change expressions, but they don't really move or interact much at all in terms of positioning. And then I did programming for a game called My Little Popstar. Again, I had like defined positions for them and they would change expression, but basically nothing else. So I've been working because I really want to make my games more interesting visually. So this is one of the things that I've been doing, is like changing positions as more or less characters appear on screen. We have like a little hop animation. We have everyone, like literally if you read the text, so like stop, you're under arrest, you jump when you see who it is, he literally jumps. Whoa, what's this? You shift your weight and he literally moves. So stuff like that, like I just want it to feel more dynamic, more interesting. But as a result of that, when the characters change positions, I want to be able to remove these characters and move these characters to their new spots at the same time, and I don't have a good way to do that right now. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about right now. Sounds complicated, it is. Looks similar to Doki Doki Literature Club. That's probably because Doki Doki Literature Club is also a visual novel coded in Ren'Py. So a lot of the like formatting stuff might look similar. Can you choose where to put the characters and have one be in the foreground, the other in the background? You absolutely can. I would have to remember the specific like syntax on that, but no, actually it's pretty easy. I actually did that in UTB and also in My Little Popstar. Gosh, I love bullying KirigayaPNK. Kiri's a dorky literature nerd. Yes, you can actually determine if you want an image to appear on top of another image or not, and I think you can also define layers. That I'm not so sure about, like to automatically always place them behind, but the way that I know to place characters behind other characters or images behind other images if needed is you literally write behind. Let me find it in UTB actually. Let me find the exact line, because there is definitely a way to do it behind. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. So here we are in VS Code. You're gonna see literally show P1 default behind V1. So P1 is presence 1, that is the demon, and V1 is victim 1, that is the human girl. So when we enter this label, we enter the scene with the bedroom as the background. We show victim 1, her sprite, and then here, when we show the demon, we want it to appear behind her. So we show P1 default behind V1. And that's the like simple way to do it. But that does mean that every time you want to show that character, you have to type behind V1. So there is probably a way to define like layers in Ren'Py, but I don't remember exactly how to do it off the top of my head. I watched this really cool video about how to direct your VN sprites to make your game read like a play. That was probably, visual novel... Oh, what's the name of his channel? It's Vimi's channel, but I don't remember what the exact name of the channel itself is. But I think I know what video you're talking about. It's really good. I could never simply too pure-hearted to do such a thing. Innocent. You guys are bullying me. Renpai has layers? Yes, I thought so. I just don't remember how to do it exactly. Because all of my UTB code, you have to remember, this is from like when I didn't know how to do hardly anything in Renpai, so. But yeah, I would have to look into it because I'm pretty sure there is an easier way to do layers. I know for sure you can do layers in like screens. I know there's a way to do like layer order in screens, but for specific characters, I don't remember. When do you think Kiri becomes big enough of a dork that he makes his own chatbot like me? Ooh, that could be fun. I don't know how at all to... I was making a Shrek joke. Well, you didn't say like onions or like parfaits. How was I supposed to know it was a Shrek joke? I have no idea how to code a chatbot, but that seems like it could be really fun actually. Hold on. Now I want to look at Renpai layer order because I know there is a way to do it. Layer order. How to set order of screen sprites, etc. Z order. That's what it is. So you can define the Z order for the image, I think. You can definitely do it for screens. I'm not sure how to do it for images. Z order. Let me see. Z order takes an integer, specifies the ordering of images within a layer. Can be useful displaying an image that will be above any Z order list image displayed afterwards without the burden of placing it on another layer. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, you can define your own layer and use on layer. There are different ways to do it, but the way that I tend to do it is just using behind. Because that's easy, you just like add it into your transforms list for the sprite that you're talking about. But yeah. I'm sure there are smarter ways to do it, other ways to do it, but that's what I tend to do. But yeah, so hold on. I'm just gonna like click through this really quick and make sure there are no other like issues to address right now, but that's what I really want to look at is the here when they move and then it appears. That doesn't look so bad, but again, I would prefer if this guy could appear at the same time as these are moving instead of being 1, 2. Also the story is unhinged, so if you're seeing people getting electrocuted and shit, yeah, you know. So here, like, people are appearing and disappearing. Yeah, okay, that's about all. So that's the main thing I want to fix right now. I want to figure out how to make those transforms happen at the same time. And the idea that I had, let me close and ring the bell. The idea that I had was I have been using this transform ease time and defining variables within that. And so I might be able to define a transform that uses parallel animations, because I know that that's a thing you can do. Like, if you define a singular transform, you can do parallel animations to the same thing, or you can just do like show image at and then after the at you can do 2 different transforms, and they sometimes happen at the same time. But if you really want to make sure they happen at the same time, you can do parallel and that will work. But that is one image. I love gay people so much. That is one image. And so the problem is I don't know how to easily do that for multiple images unless I make like an enormous transform with like a bunch of variables. So like I'm gonna try and figure this out. we're gonna like really quickly code this mess of a potential transform. If this is like not working, we can delete it, but I just want to like, y'all can see this, right? Yeah. I just want to like try and figure this out real quick. Transform, move, hide, because what we're trying to do is move and hide images at the same time. So potentially the amount of variables that would be in here would be like a lot, but also I don't remember how to make it clear to RenPy that a variable is optional, because not all of them will be used every time unless I want to define a transform for every single possible combination, and that doesn't make any sense. Let me check in here, because I had some in here that had condition equals none. That's what it is. Oh, but this is for screens. Does that also work for transforms? Because if not, I could define a screen and do it that way and have the screen perform the transform, but like that is so complicated, so complicated. Toby Fox, when looking at his main source of revenue, be like, what? Be like, I can't see what you're replying to. Oh, I love gay people. I'm crying. So like potentially, right? This would be, oh, I have to look it up. RenPy parallel. I have to look at the syntax for it. Parallel. So. Ah! What the hell? Why did that happen? Okay, I think it's like this, like parallel, and then like your ATL goes here. I think that's right. So theoretically, we would have xpos start move one. Oh no. And then linear, no, not linear. Ease. How long is a normal ease? I don't even know how long it typically is. How long is a typical ease in RenPy? RenPy ease? Because I don't want it to be too different. Is it 0.5? It looks like most of the transitions are 0.5. Okay. That works. So let's say ease, 0.5, xpos, and move one. Okay, and in parallel... Oh wait, this needs to... See, that's what I don't understand. How would I apply this transform to multiple images? Hold on. Maybe it wouldn't have to be a transform. Maybe it would have to be... let me see. RenPy ATL. You can do multiple images in an ATL block. Hold on. Now I need to remember how this works, because I know there is a way to do this. And show statements. No. Shoot. RenPy parallel transforms. Oh, what am I trying to do here? There's a way to do it. Sorry, I'm just trying to like Google this really quick and see some examples. I literally saw this earlier today and I just can't remember how it was formatted. How does this work? How does this work? Okay, so move image 1. Right? And then I just define it? I think so. Off topic, but I'm currently trying to get every yokai in Yokai Watch 3 that I could possibly get, and let me tell you, this is hell. Really? Is that like a particularly big game? With like a lot of stuff in it, or? Would that be fine? And then I could just define like move image 1, start, move 1, end, move 1, hide image 1, and then I could just repeat that for all of the other possibilities, but then I don't know how to make them optional unless I do it in a screen. I could do like a screen that performs that transform. Does that make sense? Yeah. Transform function. The problem is I don't know what I'm actually doing. Yokai Watch mentioned. The medallion has over 700 entries. Well, you wrote 700, but I get it. I'm just messing with you. Praying that Holy Horror Mansion revises the series? I have never... Actually, is that true? I was gonna say I've never played a Yokai Watch game, but that might not be true. I get the feeling that I've played like 5 minutes of one. But I definitely watched the show. I really liked the animated show. I could maybe just perform this transform. No, it should be a screen, right? Screen, move, hide. Right? But then you can't do parallel. It doesn't know parallel. Shoot. Because I need it to be a transform, but I need it to be a screen so that I can use these. Because otherwise... Yeah, transforms don't typically... Let me see. Can I define it as an image? Oh god. Full of jelly beans. Yummy. I had some of those little, that they're not candy corns, but they're made of the same stuff and they're pumpkins. I had some of those. That's like a jelly bean. Those are yummy. How dare you mess with us? That's so mean. Why would you do this? Because I am a silly little guy that likes to bully my viewers. That's why. Does this work even? Does this work even? Because the problem with the transform is, like, to use a transform, it would have to be like an image and then at transform. And how would you... Well, jingle my gosh darn ball. The extra 100 was there for dramatic effect. Definitely not because I'm an idiot that doesn't know how to write. Yes, let's just go with that. So, I don't know if there's an easy way to do what I'm trying to do right now. Because I don't think it would be a transform. I think it would be... Let me see. Renpai, move two images at once. Which is not even what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to move two. I'm trying to move one and hide one. But, you know. Let's just see if I can get some examples of other people's code to look at. Hold on. Yeah, it's still not what I need. Hold on. Two different transitions on two different images. Okay, you have to define it as an image. But then you define it like with... No, there's not a way to do this with variables. I don't think so. Because when you define an image, like, you define it with, like, the specific PNG that you want, and there's no place to put, like, a variable. Unless I literally, like, define the variable in the text before every time I want to use that transform. And there's not even a transform, it's an image. Oh my god. I would have to, like, define the variable of what images are being moved and dissolving, where they're going, where they're coming from, how many images I'm even trying to, like, it would be, like, way too much. I don't think there's, like, a feasible way to do this, like, in a way that isn't stupid. In a way that isn't just ridiculous. So I might just have to live with the fact that they move not at the same time, which annoys me a lot. But if I wanted to do it, I would have to, like, either create transforms for specifically the combinations of every single possible thing in the game, or, I don't know, stupid, yeah. I don't even know. I don't think there's a good way to do it. I don't think there is. Man. Oh, and then this is not my code. Someone helped me in a Discord server, and I'm gonna give them a shout out in the credits because this was really cool. I don't know how they did it. I actually haven't tested it in my game yet, but they sent me a video of how it should work. Maybe we can test it out. Let me see. Let's just, like, test it super quick. Let me, like, throw it on something. Really quick. Show A at smooth spin. Ah. And then we can change the variable to make it go faster, which is the whole reason I needed this transform. Let's see, you change the spin speed variable. Which I think it starts at probably 1? Oh, I defined it somewhere. Spin speed. Oops. Yeah, it starts at 1. So, let's go start. So it starts at 1, and then we can change it to 2. Yippee. And then, is this the correct syntax? Something feels wrong. 5. Oh no. Oh god. That should work. That should make it spin faster and faster every time you click. But let me see. Launch. Can y'all see that? No? There we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh, why is he up in the corner? Okay, it gets faster. Yippee! Oh no, oh god. Okay, so that actually works perfectly. That's great. Because what I want, is I want to be able to change the spin speed. Why is this putting it up in the corner? Hold on. Is it because I did anchor? Maybe position. Should it be pause or position? Renpai position. Because I know X pause and Y pause, but if I wanted to find both together, is it just pause? Okay, yeah, it's a piece of shit. Okay, cool. So now we're centered. So what I want is, I don't want the spin to restart at the new speed. I just want it to speed up, which is what this transform does. Because normally if you were to change the speed, it would restart from the beginning. So that is perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. So I'm glad that works. It does like... Do you see how it kind of speeds up and slows down a little bit? Or is that just me? It sorted itself out, so... Even when I scroll back... Okay, that time it stuttered a little bit, but like here... It slows down pretty smoothly. That's so fun. I love that. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. So yeah. That is gonna be important for one of the scenes coming up, so maybe I should write that one. It's kind of like jolting a little bit, isn't it? It's kind of like jumping up and down a little bit. That's odd. I don't know how to fix that. It's not too bad, but it's like slightly noticeable at times. Where it's like it's kind of doing like this movement as it spins. I don't know. But yes, this is, I think we talked about this on stream because we talked about Wheel of Spencer. Do y'all remember we talked about Wheel of Spencer? So that's why I needed this code, is because I'm gonna Wheel of Spencer one of the characters. I'm just gonna like strap him to a wheel and spin him really fast. So that's what this is gonna, this is what that's gonna look like. Around the world, around the world, around the world. I'm gonna get like a copyright strike. Wheel. Whee! This is so stupid. But it works. It does in fact work. Start. Cool. Really cool. So, where was I actually? Okay, so I wasn't able to figure out the parallel stuff. This transform is at least working. And then I was working on... Technically I was working on the transparency, but I don't think I want to work on this scene. I feel like this is boring. Not boring, because obviously if it's boring I wouldn't put it in the game, but like, I don't have the specific idea for it, so I don't feel like writing it right now. I feel like I need to think about it to make it actually funny. So let me scroll through. Yawn. Sorry, yawn. Let me scroll through. So I did write all of this. And then we get here. Okay. Wheel. I actually forced myself to be productive. And by be productive, I mean I did nothing, but, you know, it counts. Kind of. Kind of. No, excuse me. One of these days I also want to do a stream fixing my Butler game code, but I don't even have that on my computer right now. It's like in my backups, but not directly on my computer. So I was like, it's fine. I'll do that later. I should actually work on the game that I'm trying to finish in a timely manner. You know? That would be smart of me, right? Around. Sorry, I'm looking at the the stream on another monitor around the world. I need to get it under control. Okay. Alright, so here we have some nonsense. I literally wrote more nonsense. I should probably write this, right, before I move forward, but also, I don't have to fill everything in before I outline the freaking game. I should outline the freaking game. What do y'all think? Let's think. Let's thunk for a second. Let's use our brains for a second. So who should we torture first? Should we do the spinning? Or should we do Shiki just bonking into shit? Because those are the options. I haven't decided who should go first or second. Well, technically second or third. Because right now the order is Liron has his experiment. Kaylin gets terrorized with a dog treat. And then we can either have Ash getting spun around or Shiki getting bonked. They're both gonna happen, I just don't know in what order. It doesn't really matter, but I feel like I don't know what makes more sense. Because the thing with Shiki, for context, he is like a kind of a god, kind of a spirit. So he's like, what is the word for this? Incorporeal. So he can like, typically he can like go through walls and stuff if he wants to. But Elias has an experiment where he is able to make Shiki corporeal. But he doesn't, like, Shiki doesn't realize that that's in effect right now unless you are playing Shiki or Ash's route and revealed that early, but typically he won't know that that's happening. And so he will get bonked trying to escape, basically. But I don't know if that should happen first or... Like, it could make sense that that's the motivator for Ash to go along with the experiment of like, oh, like, we really can't get out of here because I just saw you prove that even Shiki can't get out of here, so I guess I'll just do whatever you say. Or it could be Ash first and then Shiki. I don't know. I'm thonking. This is a whole lot of nonsense for anyone who doesn't know these characters, but... Go subscribe to Lamentus on YouTube. They're cool guys. They're cool dudes. They're funny. Let me see. Sorry. I'm just checking socials. Can I focus for like even 2 seconds? Can I do anything without getting distracted? Holy crap. Holy brap. Okay. Let's just write it as Shiki goes first. So if you already did the early escape, which what did I name the variable for that? Is it just if early escape true? Is that all? Yeah, early escape. Early escape equals true. Okay. Oh, it is a double. It's supposed to be. No, it's not supposed to be a double. I just did it wrong. Lol. I'm stupid. Okay. Oh my god. If you've already tried to escape, then you already know that Shiki is incorporeal, or is corporeal. More resistant to Eli's scheme. Else, Shiki literally runs into a door. Full force. Which, even if you've already done it, if you want to, you can try and run into the door anyways. Option to run into the door anyways, Lamau. And either way, you get probably, I'm thinking bonked by like a ginormous hammer. I keep being drawn to the cartoonishly large hammer. I don't know why. I just think it's hilarious. I have an OC named Splat, who is a little, like, violent cartoon rabbit, but not a rabbit. Which, yes, I did create him before Jax shut up. Before Jax was announced to the world. And he just carries around, like, a giant-ass cartoon mallet and splats people with it. And I love him. I don't know why I have this obsession with, like, giant hammers. I just think they're funny. I just think they're funny. I just think it would be so silly if someone got smashed with a giant hammer. It's very much Danganronpa, the Trigger Happy Havoc, like, chapter 3, I want to say. Like, the giant hammers. Any Danganronpa fans in the chat tonight? Get bonked. Idiot. How am I labeling my CGs? Am I doing like this? Or is it like this? Neither? Oh, it might be a... Oh, it says a precursor. Okay, that's why. Oh, but I want... Okay. I don't want this to be seen. I want this to be... show, so that I can dissolve his sprite at the same time. So show... shows... No, it's gonna be scene, CG... Okay, this includes him, so that's why. Show CG. Maybe it should be BG, Wheel of Ash, and show. It'll be A, but it'll be... Like, he might have some different expressions while he's on the wheel. I am phone now. Nice. Welcome back, little toucan. What game is this song from? So, this song is not from a specific game. It is from Dova Syndrome, which is a website that I use to find music and sound effects. And so it is, like, royalty-free for anyone to use in games and videos, for streaming, for any purpose, which I really like. So, you can find, like, loopable tracks like this one. You can find, like, different stuff for all your sound needs. I really like it. This song specifically is called Aqua Blue, and it is by the composer Flashbeat. I like their stuff a lot. And it should be credited in my YouTube description as well. Like, in the description of this video, of this live stream. So yeah. I do try to credit all the songs that I use under all my videos and live streams. I for sure heard it before. I mean, I have used it in my own videos, so if you've watched my long-form content, you have heard this song. It's just not from, like, a game, as far as I know. It may be in a game, but if it's in a game, it's because they found it on Dova Syndrome, like I did. Like, it was not custom composed for a game, if that makes sense. Have a choice here. Choice to speed up. Oh, jingle my gosh darn ball. Choice to speed up. And it's gonna get like crack levels of fast. Like, not crack as in like literally, I mean, a little bit literally like the drug, but like literally like crack as in crack fic. Like, just goofy, like he's gonna be spinning so fast you can hardly see him. The only thing is, if I change his expression, the spin will probably reset, but that's fine, I guess. I'm so tired. I wrote 1,300 words today. Nice. Heck yeah. What are you writing? For your game? Your, like, fairy tale game? Or with, like, Puss in Boots? then we need an interlude here. Interlude with K answering a question and getting a treat. Maybe twice during this experiment. Or like once during and once after. And then okay, treat opportunity. But then Caitlin doesn't realize what's actually happening here. And he's like, well, now I understand, like, you know, you're going one by one. It's supposed to be my turn to be experimented on, but I won't fall for that shit. And Eli's like, you dumb idiot, you already did. You already did fall for it. This whole thing has been an experiment on you. I think the amount of times that you get offered treats will actually depend on how many you've already accepted. So my idea for the treats thing, right? So Kaylin is like a dog boy. And my idea is that Eli is like Pavloving him so that every time Eli like asks a question, Kaylin, if he answers it correctly, he gets a treat. So then like if you go down the path of like answering his questions and accepting the treats, then it becomes a thing where like you technically have a menu choice, but your only option is accept the treat, accept the treat, accept the treat. The more and more you do it, so like the choice is taken away from you because you're like, I need that stupid Scooby snack. So I think if you continuously refuse them, I think Eli will get the hint and offer them less and less. Like maybe there will only be like 2 or 3 more opportunities after the first one if you keep refusing. But if you keep accepting, I think he will like purposefully ask stupid random questions just to get Kaylin to keep answering them and keep getting rewarded with treats. Like I think he'll find ways to sneak them in during other unrelated dialogue. I just think it would be funny. I think it would be funny if Kaylin like loses control of himself and is like, shut up, give me more. Give me more treats. Give me a belly rub while you're at it. And then from there, oh, I also want an interlude with Liron asking to be experimented on again. Oh. And I also want an interlude, or not, I want a choice for Liron during his route, where during anyone but Kay's route, it's gonna assume that Kay keeps taking treats. So during Liron's route, he sees this and he has the opportunity to steal some treats from Eli to use against Kay. So here we go. So it'll be like, during experiment. Liron asks if he can go again, getting shut down again. And then Kay answers another question and gets another treat. Liron sees and gets a choice to steal a treat or multiple treats from Eli to use later. Or not even to use later. Okay, I'm remembering. This is all in my notes, but not in my file. Why is this not in my script file? So you get the choice to steal one treat, multiple treats, or no treats. If you steal just one treat, you can only use it once, obviously, so then you can get yourself into trouble if you use it too early. Because you have the choice to use it basically here or at the end. Let me see. Let me find my notes. Oh yeah, maybe Ash, I wrote maybe Ash passes out. I think that's funny. If gets to this speed, ends abruptly with Ash passing out. Lamau. So I have here. Okay, Liron can choose to pickpocket Eli, particularly for the dog treats. Can then use the dog treats on Kay. Okay. So you steal them here. If you steal them here. And then, if Liron and stole at least one treat, choice to tease Kay with a treat here, which also uses it up because he's gonna accept it because he's losing his mind over these treats. And then at the end of the game, default and Liron gets tackled? Oh, that's right, because I originally wrote this before we had seen the lore videos, and in the lore, I found out that Liron isn't being actively chased by the police right now, or at least not by Kaylin, because Kaylin is like on a unsteady truce for now with him. Oh, that was like the whole ending. Like, I wanted it to be funny and silly of like, okay, now that we're free, I'm gonna chase you again. And Liron can try to distract him. But if he's not trying to arrest him, maybe he just like says something to insult Kaylin or like rile him up, and Kaylin tries to tackle him. Riles Kay up, and Kay chases and tackles him. Nonsense. Just like stupid little like gag comic nonsense. Okay. If Liron... Okay. If Liron route and have a treat left, use to distract Kay and get away. And then specifically, if K route and refused treats, Liron reveals he stole a treat and tries to distract K, but it doesn't work because he refused all the treats before and you're not Pavloved. Chase and tackle, etc. There we go. So now everything's like roughly outlined. Yippee! I already had all that outlined like in my notes app, but I didn't have it all in the script. Let me just review my notes here. Okay. So yeah. This is just like a whole lot of silly nonsense, but that's what I'm going for. I want it to be cartoonish and stupid. Let's see. Let me write all of this really quick. Let me just fill stuff in. Let's write some dialogue, shall we? Unless y'all want to talk about Tatsy, which I didn't get to talk about the new episodes. I kind of cut myself off there. That was like an hour ago, though. Right now they should be at, yeah, at position 1 and 2. I think I want someone to like step in the middle of them and be like, stop the violence! Who should it be though? My problem with this game is it keeps turning into the Eli, Liron, and Kay show. And I'm trying to have the others have their own little moments, but the problem with Shiki and Ash is I don't believe they would be invested enough to try and stop the violence. I don't think they would care. They'd be like, yeah, duke it out, like, go for it. Show E at expos 1, 3. Show C at expos 3, 3 with ease. Maybe Shiki? He might be enough. He might be peeved enough to be like, stop the violence. Show S neutral. This should all be, yeah, this should all be Kay's route, so I shouldn't have to worry about writing from Shiki's perspective here. Shaky steps in between. How do you word this? Steps between you? Steps in between you? Right? Right. Steps in between you? That's what I thought. I think that makes sense. Where is the... What is this thing called? The M dash. I have to copy paste it. I don't have a button for it. Here. Scenes. Writing scenes, bro. Forgot a space. Though my English rules are pure vibes. Fair enough. Where is it? Okay, yeah, no. What is a good word instead of angrily? You angrily toss the biscuit to the floor. You... Oh, you haven't even taken it from him, have you? Yeah, you haven't taken it from him yet. Maybe you smack it out of his hands. That would be kind of funny. Cat fight, cat fight. But he's a dog. I know. Is it closed? Is that the adjective I used? Yeah, it is closed. Okay. Twink fight, wrathfully. That does go kind of hard. I'm gonna say mutt. Is that too mean? Did I do something to bother you, mutt? That feels rude. He's also not a mutt. He's probably like a purebred. He's a police dog. He's probably like really well bred. Next game is Yuri Cat Girls, right? Honestly. Why have I not written Yuri Cat Girls the dating sim? I'm trying to think, cause... theoretically, I could make the Cheshire Cat a Yuri Cat girl, but I really, like, the whole reason that I wanted to do an Alice in Wonderland maid cafe was so I could put the boys in maid outfits. Fantasy yaoi and sci-fi Yuri. I do have some sci-fi yaoi, it's just not a game, but I'm thinking about maybe making it a game. Yaoi. Yes. Yeah, cause honestly, I was just looking for any excuse to make a Maid Boys game, because, when, I don't know if y'all know, I think it's called Boys Be Made. That's like a, I don't even know, is it a game? It's not a game, is it like a song project, like an audio drama project? Yes, I got mad they were underage. Literally, I was like, because when I heard the concept, I was like, oh, sick, like, we got, like, a, I'm gonna call it, like, an otome-like, kind of like, games where it's not literally, like, a dating sim, but you can tell that the point is that most of the characters are, like, dateable men, or, like, not dateable, but, like, you could see yourself dating them if they were dateable characters, you know what I mean? Like, characters where the whole point is like you get attached and you want them to be your boyfriend, so you buy their merch and then the company makes money. I thought it was gonna be something like that. I was like, oh, sick, like a concept where we get men in maid dresses. That sounds so fun. And I saw they were all high schoolers. I was like, what the hell? This is so lame. I wanted grown-ass men being called baby girl. Like, the designs are cute as hell, don't get me wrong, but they're children. I'm like, man. Why blue? Oh yeah, owie. Yeah, so I was like, how can I come up with a concept for a game where I can put men in maid dresses? And then somehow that got combined with Alice in Wonderland. And I was like, hell yeah. So glad you got that, yeah. I am studying. I actually have been thinking about maybe doing like a study stream for the JLPT, but the problem is right now I've been working on my my Genki workbook, and I'm doing that with like pencil and paper, and I don't have a good hand cam setup because I don't have like a camera that I can use external to my laptop and like connect to my laptop to OBS. So I don't have a good way to do a hand cam. So I can't really do a study stream for specifically my workbook, but if I do a study stream where I have like a PDF of something and I write on it on my tablet, I can do that with y'all. So I might do like a practice test on my tablet one of these days, because the JLPT is in like a month. And I don't know how ready I am. So I do kind of want to do a study stream with y'all. Make them all buff and big titties, so true. The problem is I love drawing twinks, so we'll see if that actually becomes true, but you're so real for that. Yeah, cause I think, sorry, for the Alice in Wonderland game, at first I was thinking it would be like all like male love interests, but then the more I thought about it, but I was like, there are so many cool, like, feminine characters in Alice in Wonderland as well that could make cool love interests. Like, Queen of Hearts could be a sick-ass design. And if I wanted to, I could make him a King of Hearts, but, like, I don't know. I feel like a Queen of Hearts could be fun. And then I was talking about, like, the Caterpillar, but it's, like, a beautiful trans woman. Like, hell yeah. And then I was also thinking about the White Rabbit, but I was thinking the White Rabbit, whether it's a girl or a guy, would not necessarily be someone who works at the cafe. It would be your friend who introduces you to the cafe. And then the whole thing of like you fall down the rabbit hole is because they introduce you to the cafe, but then they leave you there and you have to foot the bill. So it's like a metaphorical rabbit hole of like, oh, this is your first time going to this place and now you're left by yourself and in a strange land, and in order to pay them back, it's like Ouran High School Host Club style, where you have to join the cafe to pay off your debt, because your friend left you to foot this like, I don't know, $500 bill or whatever. I don't even know how much. So that would be the White Rabbit is like your friend. I think that would be cute, but then maybe also your friend could be dateable. They just wouldn't necessarily work at the cafe. Thinking of making one of my OCs for my Catman into a straight-up sentient lion because I'm attracted to Mufasa, but people say that's wrong. I mean, it depends what you're gonna do with that character. Because I would say generally the rule is, if you're gonna do, like, something explicit or, like, sexual in nature, probably don't make it just straight-up an animal. That's what I would say. Anthro is fine, obviously, but, you know, have some taste, that's all I'm gonna say. Have some consideration about it. But yeah. I know a lot of people are into like Mufasa and like the Narnia lion. Is Anthro but chooses to walk on all fours? See, I feel like that's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's not something I would do, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna yawn again. Goodness. I feel like it's been so long, but it actually hasn't been that long. We're not even 2 hours in. Hey, I think that's the first time I've meowed on stream. That might be. And that is not my typical meow either. That was a crazy sound. That was, I don't even know where that came from. Normally it's more like, I don't know. It's not that different, but I feel like it was not my typical meow. Lamau. Oh, meow. I don't know if that's picking up on the mic. It might be getting cut out a little bit because of my noise filter. Okay. Sorry, I was checking my phone. But yeah. I do be meowing. It did get cut out, but that made it funnier. Fair enough. Okay. I went from yapping a mile a minute to saying nothing. Sorry about that. I was like, maybe I should actually get some work done. Perhaps. Let me see. Now the meow floodgates have opened. But yeah, should I do some JP study streams? Would y'all be into that? Some Japanese? Because I definitely need to study anyways, so I might as well get studying on stream for 2 hours straight. I feel like that would be pretty productive. Yeah, why not? Like, you know? Because if I want to get through my workbook before the exam, I don't even know if I'll be able to. If I want to get through my textbook and workbook before the exam, I don't think I can. Because there's like, I want to say 10 chapters. And I've only just started chapter 1 like yesterday. And the exam is in a month. So, the good thing is I know all the kanji that I need to know. But the bad news is I don't know all the grammar that I need to know. And that's gonna make it difficult. I'm mostly here to yap anyways. Fair enough. Yeah, I appreciate that so many of y'all are like cool to join whatever freaking category. Because sometimes I just feel like doing some random shit that day, and y'all are always down. Well, y'all are always down for it. So, that's always nice. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna yawn. But yeah. Why is my, like, brain not working today? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh darn goodness. Why did I never get into Narnia? There's one hot lion. Did you actually not know what I was talking about? Did you, like, go look it up? I've heard several accounts of people being like, oh, I'm into that guy. What's his name again? Narnia lion. What's his name? Aslan. Roar on stream when? I don't know if I can roar. I can bark. I can meow and I can bark. I don't know if I can roar. How would you roar? I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself if I try it. I don't think I can roar. That was a yawn, to be clear. That was not a roar attempt. I don't know. Is there a strategy to roaring? Oh yeah, Jesus Persona. I was gonna say that. Aslan is just Jesus, but a lion. That's for sure what he is. Oh goodness. I'm gonna yawn again. What the hell's happening to me? Oh my god. I feel like, okay, we're at an hour 50. I feel like I'm gonna do like 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna like take a nap. Except I'm definitely, that's the thing is I know I'm gonna end stream and be like, okay, time to take a nap, and then I'm not gonna take a nap. So at that point I might as well keep streaming. Because I know I'm not actually gonna take a nap, but I should. I should, but I won't. I'm so sleepy right now. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy right now. Oh my god. I'm gonna send you something on twitter.com. Hell yeah. I still haven't posted the meme you sent me. I should. I really should. I keep yawning. My brain. Beavis Bobbus. What's up? Sorry, I'm trying not to yawn again. Oh my god. Okay, oh, other thing, I keep meaning to upgrade the stream to 1080p. I want to see if that affects my, like, my stream quality, like my bitrate. Because if it's okay with my bitrate, then I would like to stream at a higher video quality. That would be nice. Identity V Ensemble Stars crossover? What the hell? Oh my god, no way. What is this? I just want to check my DMs. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Hold on, did you make like did you make an edit? Wait, don't do that on Twitch unless you are a partner. If 1080p, people can't downscale, which hurts mobile users a lot. How does that, wait, how does that hurt mobile users? Like you can't choose your resolution? Interesting. I did not know that. Maybe. Should I show this on stream? Because if I play it, it's gonna play with, like, audio. Little gay blows up twice. Sad. Seriously, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. Okay, give me a second. Let me stop the music. So if you stream at 1080p, people can't choose their resolution. For mobile users, that means more bandwidth and processing. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna stop the music, and I'm gonna open this and like really quickly stop it so that I can get in a different tab and show it on stream. Hold on. Okay, no, stop. I want to show this on stream because I don't know what's gonna happen. Hold on. Let me get a window capture? Is that what I want? That's what I want. Window capture. Hold on. I'm doing this really quick, really quick. Okay, and then we're just gonna, studio mode? Is that what I want? Hold on, I need studio mode. So that I can do this without y'all seeing all my, like, oh my gosh. OBS, please. OBS, please don't do this to me. Studio mode. There we go. No. That was exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, wait, no, that is my preview. That is my preview. Isn't it? Did y'all see that? And mobile data and whatnot? I think that is my preview. Okay, we can't see the bit. Okay, good. That's good. Because I want to move it so you can't see all my, like, sensitive information. Okay, let me do this. This is why I haven't done, like, for example, like a reaction vid. Like a TADC reaction vid or something. Or reaction stream, is because I don't have a good way to show YouTube. Because I only have the one monitor. So, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. This is so slow. Sorry. I just want you to be able to see the video and nothing else. That should be fine. That's fine. Okay. I moved, like, everything in my OBS. Hold on. Transition? There we go. And let's get out of studio mode so we can see what we're doing. Okay, I have no idea. Oh. It keeps doing that. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, so Little Toucan has created something for us, some masterpiece for us. We're gonna see what it is. This is so scuffed. Little Gay blows up twice. Sad. Oh, Little Toucan only has 9 subscribers. I'm gonna subscribe. Everyone subscribe. Okay, let's see what this even is. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna turn up the volume. I don't know if y'all could hear that at all. But the explosions in Chibi Kiri's eyes are so funny to me. You uploaded this 5 days ago and you're just now showing me? This is crucial. We need to see this immediately. Sad, emotional. How did I know it was gonna be Ave Maria? I did not. I did not know. That's so funny. Hold on. One more time. One more time. I ran out of air. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. I have another version. Oh, pray tell. Let me look at your channel actually really quick. Wait, it's not even visible on your channel. Is it an unlisted video? All I can see is shitpost status. 4 years ago. There's one vid on my channel. I'm crying. Yeah, that's the only one that didn't get purged? Purged? What do you mean? What happened? The purge? Oh, okay, we got another link. We got another link. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted the window. Oh, sorry, that's gonna happen. Okay, this one, right? Oh. The others were cringe. Okay, 1 second. We are going to do this. Okay. So let me pull up the other link. Copy link address. We're gonna show this again. We're gonna go to the link. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. That's the whole thing. I love the tiny little Kiri. It's so majestic. Thank you, thank you. No, thank you. Took me way too much time to make this. It's incredible. Because I used Photopea? Wait. What do you mean you did this frame by frame? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you did this frame by frame. Oh my god, you did. It's frame by frame. Are you insane? Are you actually insane? Why would you do that to yourself? Psycho behavior. The explosion isn't mine. No, I know it's not yours, but the fact that you, instead of like using literally any video editing software, you did a frame by frame of the explosion GIF. That's insane. Because I didn't want to download anything. Do you not have like a default video editor on your computer? I'm crying. Also, you can use CapCut in browser. It's not good, but you can. I don't know, maybe. To be fair, I didn't check. I'm crying, dude. Oh my god. Wait, how did you even... Wait. Now I'm more confused. If you made it in Photopea, how did you put it together with the music? What did you use to... How did you make it a video? Did you make it in, like, YouTube Studio Editor or something? Hold on, my music. Oh god, it's so fucking loud. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, my ears. Ow. Now I have to edit some curious stuff. Yeah, do it. I use an online thingy, but it's dog ass, so I could not add GIFs. That's insane. What the fuck? Fuck yeah, do it. I want to see it. I want to see y'all's crazy art and edits and nonsense and memes. Oh my god. Oh, I'm yawning again. Shit. My family's gonna be like, shut the fuck up. This feels really loud. Oh, I turned up my gain! Fuck. It's been like that the whole time, hasn't it? Because I turned up my gain yesterday because of the quiet game. The Alice in Wonderland game. Ah, shit. My music has been too loud all stream and I forgot. It was probably like that yesterday too, actually, because... Oh, fuck. Capital Mania was on Monday. I streamed yesterday and today with my music too loud. Fuck. Man. I knew that was a bad idea. I knew I was gonna forget about it. Fuck. I was looking at my levels, I was like, that's not right. Yeah, I thought it was me. I noticed nothing. The two types of people. Fuck. Man. And I'm about to end stream too. I just realized. Head empty. I just realized. Oh man. Those VODs are gonna sound horrible, huh? My head full of boob. So true and based. It really is. Oh god. Oh man. Anyways. Oh god. Is this at least done? Is this done? This is basically done. I just have this part to write, but then I'm done with this section. So, it was, I was gonna say progress. It is progress, but I was gonna say it was productive. I got something done. I outlined the rest of the game and I wrote some stuff, so, you know. I broke my charger again. What? How did you break it? What happened? What do you mean? Okay. I keep yawning. I keep yawning. We're gonna keep going and going and going down, cause basically what we're gonna do is dance. basically what we're gonna do is dance. I was writing on my phone in a bad angle. Ooh. And your charger cable like bent weird. I've had that happen. Mine is on the brink of death. Couldn't be me. I bought some because my old ones were like not charging well. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy some new ones because that's a thing I can do because I'm an adult. And I did, and these work so much better now. The cable is out of the plastic wrap. Oh Jesus, that's not safe. You could get electrocuted. Please buy a new cable and do not die. I don't want you to die. That would be really sad and bad. It's grounded? What? How so? What do you mean it's grounded? What did you do to ground it? If it's a raw ass cable. Ooh, did you hear my shoulder pop? Did you hear that? That was crazy loud. Big stretch. Ugh. Everybody do a big stretch. This is that posture check I got earlier, but I'm doing it now. Woo! Did you hear that? That was my back that time. These are my knuckles. Some ASMR. I made it meditate. I don't think we are talking about the same thing. Do you know what a cable is? The thing that is made of metal and does not have a brain? It still feels too loud, doesn't it? Oh, because I left it all the way at 20. I normally turn it down. I normally turn it down when I start talking, but I didn't. My volume was just like as loud as it possibly could be today, my music volume, and I just didn't realize. Sorry. Yeah, but the brain is just electricity if you think about it. You're not wrong, but like, Jesus. Why am I hungry? Why does this happen literally every stream? Literally every stream. I'm like, I'm hungry now. Well, jingle my gosh darn ball. Jingle my gosh darn balls. I literally eat before stream every stream. And then I get hungry during stream. How does this happen? Literally, like, it will be like I eat at noon and I start streaming at 1 and I still end up hungry 2 hours into stream. What time is it over there? It is about to be 3 p.m. And I'm already hungry. And that doesn't make sense because I literally ate and then started stream. Nerd. Yeah. You know. Ugh, I want to eat something. Bonk. Should I eat something? Meow. 3 p.m. is almost like snack time? I guess so, right? I don't know. I might eat a snack. I might eat a snack. I might. I wish I may, I wish I might. Cause it's not dinner yet, but I don't want to be hungry. Don't want to be hungry. that shouldn't be the default, but it is funny. Yeah, I won't make that the default. So this will be the default. I don't know. There we go. Because as funny as this is, I feel like this shouldn't be the default. What's up? Hey, Geometry Dasher, welcome in. It's like tea time, but earlier and with no tea. Yeah, I guess if I'm not gonna have tea time, I guess I can have snack time. I can also just have tea. Thank you for the follow, or I guess subscribe on YouTube side, but yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, be careful with ChatGPT, because, I've been seeing a lot of stories recently about people having, like, psychotic episodes because of overusing ChatGPT, and, like, that scares me. I already used carefully as a descriptor? It said to say the opposite of whatever ChatGPT is thinking, and whenever I ask, is life worthless, they say no. Generally needs to be held down. Here's the thing with ChatGPT is, like, it's literally an advanced version of autocorrect. So it's really just predicting what it thinks a person would say if you were having a conversation with a person. But it's not like it really thinks, you know what I mean? But yeah. My brain is off. Super off. Super off. I think, let me see. Was that everything? I think that's everything for this scene. So I think I'm gonna... By the way, what game are you making? So this is a fan game visual novel for some VTubers that just debuted recently. So I'm trying to make it semi-quick for them, so that hopefully it can be like a quick little fan game within the first, I want to say, month of their debut. I don't know if that'll happen, but but yeah, it's a little fan game visual novel. It's supposed to be like very silly and goofy and cartoony. I've made some good progress on it, but I think that'll be it for today, because as you can tell, my brain is like not working. Yeah, I predicted that based on the scripts you were writing. Yeah, the dialogue is silly for sure. Very silly. But that's what I'm going for, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm always working on like a ton of games, so I do have other different kinds of genres and tones and stuff in other games as well. While you're on YouTube side, you can check out my videos. Or I talk about different games I'm making, but yeah. This one I have not made a video about yet, but I probably will make a video once it's out, just being like, hey, here's this thing I made. It's stupid. Go take a look at it. It's stupid and silly and fun. But yeah, it's basically outlined. I just gotta fill that in with all the choices and dialogue and stuff, and then make the sprites, and it should be good. I just don't know, like, I don't have the motivation to work on it a ton every single day, so I don't know when it'll be done, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. But for now... Oh goodness. What the hell? For now... I'm sleepy. And I think I should take a nap. Should I take a nap, guys? I think I should take a nap. Because I keep just falling silent. Which maybe y'all don't mind. Maybe y'all are into the quiet writing stream. But goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, I feel like I'm not streaming. I feel like I'm not in streamer mode because I'm just so quiet. I'm just like, tired. Trying to see if GPT can see my other tabs. It can't. Yeah, it shouldn't be able to. It doesn't have any control over your phone or your browser or anything. Naps are always good, right? Maybe I should take a quick one. Instead of streaming for another 20 minutes, maybe I can just take a nap for 20 minutes and then go do what I need to do. Yeah, take a nap. I think I should. I think I oughta. Why I oughta. Don't push your limits. Yeah, because I've been yawning and sleepy for like several days now, and I keep being like, that probably means I should take a nap, and then not taking a nap, and then wondering why I'm so sleepy. So... I think I should take a nap. But at least we got some good work done. And I did want to stream today, at least a little bit, because I will be working. Let me check my schedule. I'll definitely be working tomorrow. Let me see. I'm working tomorrow through Saturday, and then Sunday I'm busy as well. So I should be back probably on Monday next week. We shall see. If you feel like it, take a break as well. Also, what's the game called? I don't know yet. I don't have a working title for this game. Which I've been trying to think about that because I'm like, eventually it's gonna need a title. But the VTuber gen that it's for, their generation name is Lamentus, Lamentus. So like the file name for this game is just Lamentus because it's for them, but I don't know what the title will actually be. So I need to think about that for sure. Cause I'm just the worst at coming up with titles, whether it's for games, for fanfiction. Lord knows, I will write a whole ass fanfiction and then put off publishing it because I can't think of a title for it. But yeah, I gotta think about that. Because the other thing is, like, it's supposed to be for all of them, and so the plot of the game is that one of the 5 of them is, like, this mad scientist and he's, like, conducting experiments on them, but I don't want to just name it, like, something with Elias in the title, because that makes it sound like it's for him, and I want it to be for all of them, so I want the title to make it clear that, like, any of them are free to play it, and it'll have all of their perspectives in it. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant on how to title it for now. Felt I can't name variables. Oh, my variable names are so nonsense. Garbage. It's hilarious. But yeah, as soon as I think of a title for the game, like as soon as I decide on a title, I will probably tell y'all, like on stream. I'll be like, oh, okay, by the way, this is what we're calling the game. But I just haven't decided yet, because my brain doesn't work. My brain no worky. But yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Wow, I need to nap. I need to take a nap. I think we're gonna actually call it. I always do this. This is the same as like when my Hispanic family says bye to each other. And it's like, okay, we're saying bye, but really it's gonna be like another 10 minutes of talking before we actually leave. That's how I am with ending a stream. I say, okay, I need to end stream, and then I just keep yapping. Okay. We're gonna end it here for now. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, Geometry Dasher, for being here. Thank you, Void Aspect, Lil Toucan, Zara. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Let's see. We had a lot of people today. Thank you. Who else? Whee! I'm just scrolling back through chat. Oris was here. Thank you, Oris. I'm pretty sure Bad Maxlad was here briefly as well. Bye-bye. Have a good nap. Thank you. Nerd, adorkable nerd. Thank you for being here, Zara. I'm so tired. I'm really tired. Oh, I'm gonna yawn again. Oh my god, I need to nap. I need to take a nap. Okay. It's been a good one. I will see y'all probably on Monday. I will try to schedule streams again like I did for these ones where I did like live stream TBA. Or I will, if I know what I want to stream, I'll just schedule it. But otherwise, I will try and set up some streams for the days that I'm available next week so that y'all can set up notifications and know when I'm gonna go live. So yeah. Be on the lookout for those. Anyways, bye-bye. Bye, Geometry Dasher. Bye, everyone. Bye, Zara. Bye, Toucan. Yay, I love the schedules. Yeah, I hope they're helpful for y'all, because I don't always know exactly what my schedule will look like, and what I want to stream ahead of time, but I hope that at least scheduling the streams will help, so that y'all can kind of see the idea of what the week will look like ahead of time. So I'm gonna try and do that semi-consistently, because I think that's helpful for everyone. The only thing is it makes it really obvious when I'm late, so you know. And then if I do ever like schedule a stream and then cancel a stream, I will try and like tweet or Blue Sky about it and let y'all know. Or if I'm gonna be late, I usually try to let y'all know. So, you know. But yeah. I need to sleep. Thank you. Love y'all. Thank you, bye.